Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Naveen Ferguson. I'm so glad to have you here. Okay, before we get into your reading, I just want to remind you to please like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, and feel free to further support the channel by becoming a Patreon member at patreon.com/Naveen Ferguson. I have two tiers there. The first one is the Key membership, where you have full general card readings, early viewings, and psychic hits. And then you have the second tier, which is the Lotus membership. There you have full general card readings, early viewings, and the new segment Sun and Moon readings. Also psychic hits, eligibility to suggest readings, and eligibility for random personal readings. You can also further donate to the channel, and I also offer personal readings. So the information for all of that is in the description box below. Okay, thank you, and now let's get on with your reading. Hi Taurus, I hope you're doing well. This is Naveen Ferguson. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so this will be a Sun and Moon reading for the sign of Taurus for June, for June the 10th to July the 5th of 2024. So Taurus, typically the Sun and Moon readings are reserved for my Patreon Lotus member tier. But for right now, I'm being a little bit liberal to show it also on YouTube. And if I wasn't, then you would have seen partial on YouTube and the whole thing would have been on my Patreon page. But of course, if you wanted everything to be on YouTube, that's where subscribing to my YouTube page will come in handy. And of course, sharing to other people who would subscribe, because once I get to over 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, I'll be able to then create a membership page whereby I'll be able to duplicate my efforts that I do on my Patreon page on my YouTube page, as well as also offering, of course, some YouTube exclusive stuff. So yeah, that would be one way I can be able to transition a lot of things that I do on Patreon to my YouTube page. But for now, becoming a Patreon member is one of the best ways to help support the growth of the channel. There are two tiers there. There is the Key membership tier, which you get to see basically all readings. But when it comes to the Sun and Moon readings, typically that would be reserved for the Lotus membership tier. Yeah, I think I said everything that needs to be said, though the intro message would have said a lot of that, and the outro message will say a little bit more as well. But let's get into it. We are going into the Sun and Moon reading for Taurus for June the 10th to July the 5th of 2024. So we'll have the sun sign right here, and then we'll follow it up with the moon sign that's going to be in the middle of the pillars, basically touching on both, because emotions and all that kind of stuff sometimes blend and all that kind of good stuff, and we'll see what's going on there. Yeah, the sun sign is more so for your external energies, and your moon sign, which we'll be using this deck, will be more for your internal energies. So let's see what's happening. So right here will be your core personality of self at this time of the reading. Right here, this will be your basic preferences in your life for the reading. And right here will be involving your romantic life, what's going on there. And right here will be how you're moving through life at this time. So let's take a look. Okay, the Page of Swords. Taurus, so right now, with your sense of self right now, you are open and willing to learn. It seems like you are wanting to it's coming across like you're initiating actual experiences that you have cultivated thus far, but you're adding to those experiences. You are either looking in ways of further advancing yourself or refining yourself. For some of you, it's involved in a new venture, perhaps a promotion, perhaps a new business, perhaps a career shift, that you've moved to a different career. And I sense it's like you're applying from your previous life dynamics, as it were, into this new concept or this new subject matter. Some of you, it's definitely, you know, you've entered into a new job or a new career that could still be in the same subject matter, but it's an updated way or a new way of processing things. In any effect, Taurus, your sense of self is very open right now. You're very keen to understand, keen to put your best efforts to the table. You're coming with a level of confidence as you're holding the Ace of Swords in there. But I also sense for some of you, you may feel slightly out of your depth, whereby to apply what you currently have or have garnered, to translate or transmute those tacticians or tactical skills, those varying intellects into a more updated next level refinement. But I don't sense that, you know, it's a bother or anything. I sense it's also understood that you're on this learning curve or you're absorbing new understandings. Okay, and I sense that around you. Thank you, universe. Take this card. Yeah, see, the Magician energy. You are aware that you have the capability. You're in the position because you are considered the person to do the job or to be a part of this team. You bring something of quality, worthwhile. You are appreciated to bring it at the table, okay? And you also recognize these skills in yourself. But like I said, with the Magician, you see how the Magician is using their intelligence, their wisdom, their experience to really cultivate, really refine, really find out exactly how to transmute, like I was talking about, how to transmute their experiences and everything to refine it and update it to the situation at hand. And it's understood that you're going through this process. You in yourself understand it, and I sense the surroundings of what you're involved with, they also understand it. In fact, it's anticipated. Okay, so I don't necessarily sense that you're in your head per se, though at times it can slightly happen like that. But like I sense with the, interestingly enough, like the wheat, it looks like in the back there, like the wheat with the wind and blow and a slight brush, you know, it's like certain, I mean, that's kind of normal, whereby if the first process, there may be a slight tweak or a slight change that is not exactly what you meant to happen. There is adjustments, okay, but you're not letting it like really blow you off. You know what I mean? You're aware of it, and you're continue to work at it and continue to refine it. So that's your core personality of stuff right now. Is really updating your essence, your the way you interact with your external world and your environment and your work, and really refining even your dreams towards the pursuit of whatever it is that you're currently building or going after. Okay, I sense there's a level of the sun in the background, so I do sense a lot of victory in this for you, actually. With your core self, you are in the right headspace. Further clarification. Yeah, see the moon. See, that's why I'm sensing. I sense with the Magician, there's like the sun in the background, the glow of the sun, almost like the energies. Okay, like you are moving in the right direction. But for right now, as you're trying to put this clock or the mechanisms with the moon in the right place, you're not allowing, or at least you're trying not to let the judgments or views or little tits and tats of sorts, even in yourself, even if it's certain external things, you could be a part of certain team where there are certain frustrations. It doesn't necessarily have to be frustrations related to you. It's just a part of the process. Okay, it's just people getting to know one another and certain things like that. It's just time constraints that you're trying to deal with. These are normal things that's coming through. But with the moon energy, it's like if you just continue building and really focusing, crafting, things will become more clear. And that's like common learning processes, you know. Once you finish or advance in one particular understanding, then you'll know what to do for the next phase of things. It'll become more clear, and further you'll be able to understand the tools that are attributed to you now, and even like having a more intimate layout of what you are involved in and where that might be leading to. Okay, the moon energy is basically saying, yes, use levels of your ingenuity, but also your intuition on which how you go about it. Okay, and trust that things will become clear as you persist. That's what's coming through. Thank you, universe. Another card. Great. Yeah, the Seven of Swords. Like I said, there could be some people around you, and I don't necessarily feel like it's like anything to do against you or anything. There's just certain frustrations, and that's back and forth, where some people wish certain things would be a bit faster, or they may feel in certain respects that you could also be a threat for some people, but that's their issue. Okay, and for some of you, this is a process towards you being aware of certain people who are not exactly going to be in your wheelhouse, as it were. So there are growing pains throughout this. Some of you, the process is also with you starting your own business or being chosen or going through a process with another entity in which to leave a certain entity that you may currently be in behind. Okay, taking what is owed to you, your abilities, your skills, okay, and leaving an entity and going to something better. Okay, and a lot of them, where you're leaving, they don't know this, or the majority may not even know this. Okay, so some of you are definitely going, and that makes perfect sense with the learning aspect here as well. So some of you, it's competition. Okay, for this new thing. Okay, so you are showing certain people up in certain respects, but again, that's their thing. You don't have to worry about them. Okay, but your sense of self right now is someone who is confident in their capabilities, confident in learning, confident in expanding and rising to the challenge. Okay, you're very committed and you're very aware of your capabilities and the ability for growth. Okay, that's at your core self. Very, very strong confidence, very aware of what you may be lacking, and very aware of the direction that you want to go. That's brilliant, Taurus. I love that for you. So let's see what's happening here with your basic preferences at this time. Yeah, the Nine of Cups, of course. This is wish fulfillment. Your basic preference with this, like I said, this is learning, this is apprenticeship, this is going through a trial for a new position, this is leaving a certain situation, going into your own personal situation or a new project or advancement of sorts or whatever the situation is. While you're going through that, your basic preference is, of course, to win, to succeed, okay? To know that all of your efforts are not in vain, and you will come upon the cup that really brings that victory, brings that joy, brings that sustainability, really vindicates, illuminates the whole purpose behind your efforts, okay? And the Nine of Cups is coming through and saying, yes, Taurus, it's going to come through, okay? Just a little bit more now, right here. Just a little bit more now. You're almost there. You're almost finding the alchemy of it all, okay? So your basic preference is to succeed in this new thing so that it can then further set the tone for the next stage ahead, okay? Interestingly enough, my eyes have just focused on the construction of the Nine of Cups, and I got the understanding whereby it's okay, Taurus, not to be perfect, okay? A win is a win, okay? It's okay not to be perfect. And in fact, I sense you will be appreciated for your unique talent or the unique traits or your unique self of what you bring to the table, okay? Whether that'll be acknowledged in the management, whether it be by your employees or even your customers, whatever the situation is, your clients, okay, your teammates, whatever the situation is for you, you are appreciated. You have been brought forward onto this understanding, this successful understanding, because of who you are entirely, what you bring to the table, your unique onset of things, your unique approach. You bring a certain element that is not easily duplicated, and it is something that really does elevate the situation. Further clarification. Yeah, the Four of Swords. So what's coming through with this is that there's a certain peace that your uniqueness brings. It makes people rest easy. Okay? I feel there's a level of trust in this. Like when it comes to the competitive styles and everything, what you've gone through, you through those understandings, okay, you kept yourself in a level of high regard. Okay, you may have not been aware, but you are also being looked at in the way you would handle competition and other situations like that, or the story that you told, and how you handled the situation. So that's another trait that's going to be very much appreciated of you. You are someone who does their best to, what I hear here is just showing the bare, truthful aspects of it all. You're not sugarcoating anything, you're not color coding anything. This is what it is. This is how your heart looks. This is the raw, simplistic understanding of the structure, and you're open to elevate the structure, of course, but it's a level of comfort, it's a level of peace, it's a level of vibing. Okay, so with this victory, you're further brought on because you bring a level of peace and security to the team or the situation. They feel, or your clients can feel, or the management can feel that you're level-headed and they can trust you. Thank you, universe. Another card. Great. Yeah, see? The Six of Swords. They feel this, sorry, the Six of Swords. They feel that they can trust you like this because of the way you handle these turbulent waters. Okay? You, through the whole process and everything, you weren't like jumping off and like getting flustered, and she looks calm, she looks poised, she's deep in thought, she knows the direction she's going, she's taking what she learned and garnered and moving to the next levels. She's going through the choppy waters. She takes command of the problems and makes a solution out of it in which to further move her along. Okay, and these are certain traits. That's why I said this was very heavy on the traits. These are certain traits that were being looked at about you. Okay? Okay? Very much appreciated. Yeah, the Tower. This is your victory. Okay? Your basic preference is victory. Your basic preference is change. Your basic preference is moving on. Your basic preference is you just don't want that stress and drudgery and strife anymore. Okay, what this was coming through. The universe sees that the old ways, the old place, the old premise of ways of which you were on, it was no longer working. Okay, it's moving you from that situation, or the entire situation entirely changing. Okay, and you are part of that structure, that new element. You yourself also took it upon to bring a grand change in your life. Okay, and you are having it. The universe said you are having it. Okay, it won't be much longer now. But your basic preference of having some more peace in your life, being appreciated, being able to fortify other elements in your life, which brings a level of growth and prosperity, it's happening. Okay? It's happening. It's a process. I sense a lot of you are around here. Some of you are just ebbing into here, but it is happening. Okay? Especially in the time frame of the reading. So expect this more of a grander shift in your life, and I do sense, especially in the course time frame of this reading. So let's see what's happening in your romantic life, Taurus. Strength. So in your romantic life, interestingly enough, I saw like more so a wall, like a brick wall of sorts, which I'm not entirely surprised if this does apply to you. Right now, your calm demeanor and focus is on getting to the next stage in your stability in life, facilitating your pathway in life. And right now, you can't necessarily be open to romantic inclinations at this time. Your energy and your focus is elsewhere. You're hoping, I sense for some of you who may be in relationships, you're hoping that they understand this, take heart, that it's not going to be like this forever. It's just how it is right now. Your focus needs to be on your career pathway or the current foundations of your lifestyle. Further clarification, thank you, universe. See what I mean? Oh my gosh. You see? 5 of Swords. This guy is winning the battles, and he's preparing for the war. He's going to the next stage. His focus is committed towards winning these battles. He does not have time for love right now. Okay? He just doesn't. His mentality is on the strategies, the negotiations, the trials, the learning efficacies, stuff like that. There just isn't time for romance like that. Okay? He's focused on his victory. Okay? That's just what it is. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yeah, see? The Page of Wands. He's focused on going to the next stage, the next level, the new beginnings. Okay? Some of you've been offered this opportunity, and clearly, they want to see how if you're going to commit to it. Is it going to be part of your world? Are you going to be someone who is really going to invest into the movement and the opportunity to make it grow and make it shine? They want someone who they can trust. They want someone who's excited. They want someone who can love the position, love the prospect of things and the growth. Okay? And that's what you bring to the table. Right now, your love, per se, is more so shifted on the development of the practicalities, the finances, the stabilities of your lifestyle right now. Okay? So right now, you may not necessarily be giving credence to love prospects. And some of you who are in a love relationship or something like that, you're really hoping that the other individual or individuals understand that right now, your focus and commitment really must be on the foundations of your career and livelihood at this time. Just at this time. Okay? It's not forever. There will be calendar systems and shifts and certain things as things get more stable. But right now, it really does require your excitement, your exuberance, all your creative energies and powers, and just it's on the work. Okay? For good reason. Universe said say no more on this line. Okay, great. Yeah, but you are moving forward. You've been offered this opportunity, or you decide to move forward with this opportunity, or starting your own business, or you've been promoted, whatever the situation for you. Listen, you are excited. You're giving your all in it. This is new, and you really do need to focus on it. So let's see how you're moving through life at this time in your sun sign, Taurus. Well, duh. The Emperor. The Emperor is literally like all the kings wrapped up in one, and he is the focus on all things, especially practical and the physical elements of the world. His foundations, his kingdom, the planet, okay? His health, his wealth, his social aspects of things, his connections in certain respects to make things tangible, okay? Secure, luxury, fortuitousness, growth and abundance. Okay, is really about the physical realm of his world right now, making sure things are in place, making sure it's growing, making sure it's well connected, making sure the process of things are going to continue to flourish with fruit, and that's fruit for the long haul, for the generational aspects of things. This is peace, security, and abundance in its finest. Okay, especially in the physical realm of things. Okay, it is no wonder. This is how you're moving through. You are a person with a purpose. You know your wealth, your worth, you know your quality. You know how you want your lifestyle to be. You know how you want to go. You know how you want to feel. And you're all about getting that done. Okay? This is just how you're moving through. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Yes, I saw this in my eyes. I should have just said it. Because I said it on passing. But I said, look, generational wealth. You are focused, committed. You are focused, committed on making this treasure chest that cannot be broken, that cannot lose, that will continue making finances and wealth and connections and growth in your sleep. This is not only just for you, for your loved ones, and for your loved ones' loved ones. This is generational wealth. This is creating a sustainability that you don't have to worry about anymore. Okay? This is peace, growth, and abundance. You are focused. You are fully committed. Okay? This is just, wow. You just don't want to worry anymore. And you realize this opportunity gives a very strong hold on moving forward in life, whereby certain things that used to plague you and concern you, this is your opportunity for that to be gone and never come back. So you can further focus on more loftier ambitions. Thank you, universe. Another card. Great. Look, the Six of Cups. You're seeing this is your opportunity to really even fortify and make a lifestyle, not just for you, but those who you loved. I said that. Look at this. Okay? That's why I said for in your romantic aspects, they're going to have to, just wait, to tell them to wait a bit. If some of you are in a relationship, okay? You're trying to build something for them as well, not just for yourself. You want to have the ability to love on your friends, family, or relationship, or whatever have you, your children, whatever have you. You want to have the ability. But in order to do that, everything, the building blocks need your focus right now, okay? So you have them in mind. It's just that you cannot give of yourself to them, but you will be able to, okay? I sense this, the Six of Cups is like in your mind. This is part of that plan, that strategy. It is like a dreamy energy, isn't it? Like dreaming how things you would like it to be, to grow old together in certain respects, okay? To really be in that childlike harmony. Okay? That's what you're working on. You're working on this lifestyle, this ability to just be happy. I think it's one of the best ways to do it. Okay? And it's part of your driving force. Wow. Let's see what your crystal card has to say, Taurus. And we have Prehnite. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Prehnite. The stone is connected to spiritual beings on another plane of existence. When you are deep in meditation, make sure the stone touches your third eye. It will help you visualize the spiritual plane and the beings in it. When placed under your pillow, it also promotes dreaming. Oh, that can be very much towards creative energies that's happening here. Let's see what your angel message has to say about your sun sign. And we have communicate clearly. Well, of course, Taurus, especially with all of this. Okay, very good advice. Communicate clearly while all this is going. You don't want no confusion. You understand? This is the building blocks. This is the time. Communicate clearly. And let's see what communicate clearly has to say. And I accidentally left the book inside the box. Okay, one second. Okay. One moment. So sorry about that. Okay, here we go. Communicate clearly. We have number 27. Okay, communicate clearly. This situation requires very precise and careful communication. Don't assume that others involved understand what you want or need from them. In-person discussions are preferable, but if that's not possible, make sure that your communication method is very thorough. This card can indicate that there has been a miscommunication that is creating a challenge for the parties involved. By clearing up any misunderstandings, you can heal the situation so that everyone can start moving forward again. That's super awesome. And while reading that comes to my mind what I was saying here, whereby for some of you, if you're still in a process in certain other things, there could just be some issues. Again, I don't sense it's anything against you. With certain dynamics, I sense for some of you are in a competitive understanding. You just want to make sure there's no strife or miscommunication there. And I also sense with the communication thing, I also feel that that's vibing towards the relational aspects, okay? Where you really do have to communicate with, if you're in a relationship, communicate with them and tell them, be patient with you, be strong with you, okay? Because you're being strong too. You're holding yourself back as well because you realize you need that energy and that strength and that focus on your work right now, okay? On those passions right now, okay? It's not selfish or anything like that. It's something that you see that has to be done to further stabilize you take advantage of the opportunity and move forward. You got the Nine of Cups right here, which means you are going into this prosperity. You are going into this wish fulfillment, and now you're going to make the most of it. Okay, further making the most of it. Okay, the old way of certain things had to change. Okay, and you're really just asking, if you're in a relationship in certain respects, or even certain people who may not be in a relationship but are like holding off on entering a relationship, you just have to make that clear, communicate clearly. Okay, because some people may think, oh, you're like what do you call it, afraid of commitment or something like that. Don't let their don't let their fantasies go wild. Just communicate clearly with the situation. Okay, so let's get into the moon sign, and let's see what the moon sign has to say for you, Taurus. Okay, so yep. Okay, thank you, universe. Okay, we're gonna put this here. I don't sense it's the bonus card. I sense they want me to start with that part here, and it's gonna be right here. Okay, in the desires part. Okay, thank you, universe. Yes, okay, got it. Okay, so right here with the moon sign, this will be the emotional life of what you're feeling inside, internally, and right here will be your desires. Okay, like your dreams and goals and visions in certain respects, internally especially, and right here will be the subconscious, which you may not be aware of. But they want me to start with desires, which makes sense when it's in the middle of the opportunity, the what do you call it, the Page of Wands and all that kind of stuff, and the what do you call that, the Five of Swords and everything, the wish fulfillment with the Nine of Cups and everything. See, this is your wish. Okay, this is your desires to finally get into that opportunity to really make magic. You see that? You're putting in the effort. You're putting in the work. Okay, it's pushing away the dark. Some of you, it's pushing away the depression because you were trying really hard to get this, and you're finally getting it. Okay, you're just very committed. It's very committed. But there's a lot of creative energy, a lot of opportunity, and you want to take full advantage of it. Some of you are working day and night, honestly, in certain respects. Try to get your rest. Don't, see, rest card right here. Don't overwork. I understand right now a lot of your focus is in there, but the universe also said, just reminding you, make sure you do get that sleep, okay, while you fortify certain things, okay? Wow, this is your desires. You want to succeed. You want to make the most of it. You want to manifest something that really like holds and sets the tone for more in your life. Okay, and you're willing to put all that work in right now to make sure. You're saying to yourself, like, work hard now so you won't have to work hard in the future. Okay, this is what's coming through. Wow, this is so, it's right there. Further clarification, thank you. Yeah, see, the Hermit. Some of you thought this was never going to come or happen, or if you would be able to adjust. And some of you were saying with the Hermit, it's like, wow, finally, all of that. And I told you, some of you were depressed. You were pushing away the dark now, okay? Really, because like you thought this would never happen. You thought, it was too far away. But you're given the opportunity. You're in it now, okay? Or you're about to get into it now, and that with that depression and everything, you just like. You were holding out hope with the Hermit, okay? That almost like dark night of the soul, as it were, reflecting on your pain, your suffering, the longevity of things. It was a long road, okay? Long road, but you kept the faith. You kept the commitment to yourself, and now you are capitalizing on it, okay? There's a lot of wisdom that has come through with you, too. I sense for some of you, you're going to be in a creative energy or a creative industry. Okay, you were finally looking forward to the opportunity to really bring your dreams into reality. Thank you, universe. Another card. Yeah, look at that. The Ten of Cups, like I said. These are your desires. This is in your desire part. Look. You thought this opportunity would never come. And look at that. Look at that. You see? The Ten of Cups. This is that lifestyle you wanted. This is that work that you wanted. This is that relationship that you want. These are all your desires. This is that longevity you wanted. This is that family, the ability to have a family or take care of your family or whatever the situation is that you wanted. Okay? This is not having to worry about the practicalities of living and really focus on what's really important to you. Okay, so you don't have to worry about the bills and everything. All that's taken care of, and you can just be, and you can just build, and you can just be free and enjoy. You see this? You see this? You were holding out hope. Okay, you just will this happen? And yes, it's finally happening. Pushing away the dark, going into that capability of really manifesting your dreams into your life, because this is the focus all along: a happier life, a happier existence. Well, it's interesting that the universe wanted me to start with that. I guess to further uplift you as well, which I really like. It's so beautiful. It sets a really good tone for your moon sign energy, and it also shows the resonance into the sun sign, the purpose behind everything. So let's see what's happening with your emotional and feelings at this time, your internal emotions that's in the pillar here. Yeah. Oh, that makes perfect sense. Look at that, the Three of Swords, because it's right there in the pillar of competition and change and all these kind of things. You're trying to get, figure things out. You're trying to learn. You're trying to transmute. You're trying to refine. You're trying to understand how to make something better or build something up. There is change happening right here with the Tower energy and everything. They're trying to deal with other individuals' emotions and all this kind of stuff and expectations, all that kind of stuff. It's like, oh my God, it's a lot. And also it's like a heartache, heart trembling type thing too, because it's something that you really want. Okay, Taurus? It's something that you really want. You really desire this. You don't want your heart broken again. Okay? Listen, I can understand, but you're going through the pains of growth. And you're being asked, of course, which was shown in your sun sign especially, to not give up. You're almost there. Further clarification for the Three of Swords. Wow. Wow. Right in the middle of the work ethics and everything, and also the wishes being fulfilled and the purpose behind it and everything. And you have the same things that's happening here. Get through the growing pains, because on the other side of it, victory. The 10 of Pentacles. Again, it's you have a lot of that. There's a driving force of wanting to be happy in life, wanting to help those individuals who are near and dear to you, maybe to start a family or something like that, to move forward your lifestyle, livelihood, career. The 10 of Pentacles is like another wish fulfillment card in a certain respect, but this is like setting up the securities for your family, yourself, your loved ones, your friends, whatever the situation is for you, whatever is important for you, making sure the security and groundwork is stable, secure, it cannot be shooken, okay? And this is for now and towards that generational wealth. This is brilliance in that lifestyle, abundance, overflowing abundance. Do you see this? 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. Oh my gosh, 10 of Pentacles again. Right there, remember? Oh my gosh. So yeah, I can definitely say that you are headed in the right direction, Taurus. Okay? You're just being asked and encouraged to continue going. Yes, things are looking shaky right now, or a lot of work, or a lot of, agitation. Okay? I sense a majority of you around here. Okay? But for the time frame of the reading, I sense a lot of this is happening. So it's a big change happening in your life. And you're being encouraged to persist, pursue, focus. You can do this. Further clarification. Thank you, universe. Oh my gosh. Look at this. The 10 of Swords, Taurus. Gone are those, listen, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. Going away from the pain. Look, 10 of Swords. You're doing something, you're in the process of this opportunity, all the kind of stuff that leads you away from desolate times, never to return, to take you out of the desert, the pain, the strife, the drudgery, okay? All that negative energy. They're flying away with the crows, basically. You're headed towards a brighter future, a brighter sun, okay? The pain that you've experienced or you're coming out of is not going to repeat itself. Okay, you're going to something way more better, way more magical, and it will withstand the test of time. You're just being asked now to put your all. Put your all. This is the time. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Taurus. Listen, this is amazing. Let's see what the universe wants you to know in your subconscious. What's happening? Yeah, look at this. This is what's happening in your subconscious. The Eight of Swords. You are slowly getting into a level of belief of yourself, okay? You are slowly recognizing what held you back and breaking off those chains. You are transforming, okay? Well, we clearly saw a lot of that over here. You're also recognizing other people's wishes and dreams that were never your own, like the way you would go about it. It was kind of muddled with other people's expectations and judgment. You're letting that go. You're coming more so into your own identity, and there's no short merit from your own successes that's happening now. Okay? You are transforming. You're realizing your true heart's desire, and you are so committed to working towards that, to liberating yourself and being free. You're realizing certain aspects of your reflection was not the truth, and you're realizing the truth of who you are and what really brings you happiness and peace as this abundance continues to flow in. Further clarification, yeah, the Eight of Wands. There'll be some things you have to say to certain people, whoever's in your life, to really lay down certain borders is what I'm hearing, okay? Or to hold your ground on certain things and to act swiftly in certain things. You are committed to certain understandings. Okay, is what your subconscious is allowing you to say, hey, I recognize these things and I'm not going to be doing it anymore. Eight of Swords, Eight of Wands. Look at that. 8-8. It's a huge transformation. Okay? So there are some people in your life that you will have to speak to, especially as you continue in this growth and success that's coming through, whereby you're going to have to lay the line in the sand when it comes to certain things. Okay, tough love in certain respects for some of you. For some of you, it's laying an understanding and the commitment of yourself. Okay, and doing away with past outdated ways of being and really coming and edifying yourself that you know you can do this. Okay, further clarification. Yeah, Nine of Swords, stand your ground. Be committed in your purpose, your venture, your future. Okay? The universe wants you, this is your subconscious. The universe wants you to say, hey, don't let anyone tell you that you can't anymore. Don't let anyone ever hold you back and try to curtail you. Keep moving forward. Keep pursuing your hopes, your dreams, your wishes, your goals. Keep growing. Keep manifesting. You can do it. Okay? A lot of this is fortifying you even further towards great abundance in your life. Okay? This is what your subconscious is saying. Universe, to take another card. Thank you, universe. Yes, Seven of Wands. People will try to say certain things against you, and you will recognize those people who are for you as well. But you will have this strength, this perseverance, this peace, this understanding of who you truly are. Okay? And you'll be able to walk in your purpose and your light. Okay? Gone will be these chains that used to hold you down and make you believe otherwise. You are strengthening. You are transitioning into your higher sense of being. You're going to a higher frequency. Okay? Your subconscious is telling you it is there for the ride. It wants you to get to this higher place. And this whole process is a part of that journey. Wow. So, Taurus, let's go into your crystal card and see what it has to say for your moon sign. We have Sodalite. I know I'm pronouncing this wrong. Sodalite. This beautiful stone enhances meditation and opens the spiritual plane, making it easier for you to understand and explore. When you are in deep meditation, Sodalite promotes self-acceptance and trust in your actions that follows you in your everyday life. Wow. It really does resonate with your subconscious as well, and everything else is happening. This stone could really help you. So let's see what your angel message has to say about your moon sign. Wait. Yeah, see, what I'm sensing, the wait part over here is over here. Okay? That leads into everything here. So there are things that you're dealing with now, like I said, a lot of you, whereby you're using a lot of self-control. Okay, maybe it's a timing thing, maybe it's how you want to say something, maybe certain things, remember the communication, maybe certain things have to be written out first before you say certain things, you are controlling that. I do sense you controlling that quite well. Okay, but don't be quick to react. Is what's coming through. Okay, and I said you are working on that. You are doing that. You are strong. Okay, and you've been learning that. Okay, so let's see. Because it's a lot of strength and growth here. Let's see what weight has to say. Weight is number 84. Weight. Your situation is going to require a little patience. Your angels are not saying no, but they are saying not yet. Sometimes heaven needs a little extra time to make all the pieces fall perfectly into place. What you are asking for may have an effect on the lives of others. When that occurs, it can take additional preparation to make sure that everyone's needs are seen too. Be patient be patient so that all who are involved can have the experience they're meant to have. You see what I mean? It's definitely happening more so around here when it comes to the whole process you're going through right now. Especially, like I said, certain people, communication, certain things is an adjustment, okay? So don't be too quick. You're having very strong, I think, what is it called? Diplomatic energies here. Okay, some of you could be a diplomat or getting into diplomacy. But overall, it is a wonderful growth in prosperity and freedom. So, Taurus, this has been your Sun and Moon sign reading. And again, normally this is for my Lotus members on my Patreon page. So, in the future, to see the entire thing, of course, you'd have to become a Patreon member in that regard. But yeah, I really do hope that this has helped you. Thank you so much, and I wish you all the best. Bye.
Okay, that has been your reading. So excited. I really do hope that it was helpful, that it edified you, gave you some encouragement, some good advice on which to navigate whatever it is that you're dealing with right now and going through. I'm really wishing you all the best. Please remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon, consider becoming a Patreon member. It really does support the growth of the channel. So much things I would like to bring forth to you. I think that's it. So stay great. Bye.